In a world completely obsessed with titles, outfits, and how things look, have you ever stopped to wonder if we mistake the look of wisdom for wisdom itself? It's a fascinating question, and it brings to mind a classic story about the wise and witty Hodja. One day, an Iranian man approached Hodja. He handed him a letter from a friend back in his home country and asked him to read it aloud. Hodja took the letter and squinted at it. The script was Persian, a language he didn't know well, and to make matters worse, the handwriting was incredibly sloppy, almost impossible to decipher. So, Hodja politely handed the letter back. "I'm sorry," he said, "but you should probably find someone else to read this for you." But the man was persistent. He pushed the letter back towards Hodja, insisting he read it. Hodja tried to explain again, patiently. "Listen," he said. "First, I don't know Persian, and second, even if this letter were written in my own language, Turkish, the handwriting is so terrible I still wouldn't be able to make out the words." Well, this didn't sit well with the Iranian man. His face grew red with anger. He gestured at Hodja's large robe and the grand turban on his head. "You wear the clothes of a scholar, a huge robe and a magnificent turban, yet you can't even read a simple letter. What a disgrace. Shame on you." Now Hodja could have gotten angry, he could have argued. But instead, he remained perfectly calm. With a slow, deliberate movement, he began to remove his grand turban. Then, he slipped off his long, flowing robe. He held both items out to the furious man. "Here," Hodja said, his voice even and steady. "If wisdom comes from clothing, then please, wear these yourself and read the letter." The man was left speechless, holding the very symbols of the wisdom he had just criticized. The point was made, sharp and clear. This story, though centuries old, feels more relevant today than ever before. We live in a society that often judges a book by its cover, or rather, a person by their job title, their brand of clothes, or the car they drive. We scroll through social media and see people who have mastered the asterisk appearance, asterisk of success, the asterisk look, asterisk of intelligence, the asterisk image, asterisk of happiness. And it's so easy to believe that the image is the real thing. But as Hodja so brilliantly demonstrated, wisdom isn't something you can wear. It's not a costume. It's something that's earned. It's built through experience, through learning from mistakes, through listening more than you speak, and through a deep sense of humility. Appearances can certainly be impressive, but they are no guarantee of knowledge, skill, or character. This simple story invites us to look inward and ask some important questions. When I meet someone new, do I find myself judging them by what they wear, or do I make an effort to understand what they know? Am I more focused on chasing the image of wisdom getting the right degree, the perfect job title, the impressive-sounding vocabulary, or am I dedicated to the actual practice of it, which is often a messy, lifelong journey? And perhaps most importantly, what do I believe truly defines my own worth? Is it my outfit, or my insight? Is it my follower count, or my compassion? True wisdom doesn't need to announce itself with fancy robes or grand titles. It often shows up quietly. It's found in clarity of thought, in the humility to admit when you don't know something, and in the grace with which you respond when you're misunderstood or judged unfairly. It lies not in the turban, but in the mind beneath it. So, the next time you find yourself sizing someone up based on how they look, remember Hodja. Remember that the most valuable qualities a person has are often invisible. Let's challenge ourselves to look past the surface, to seek out genuine understanding, and to build our own wisdom, not from the outside in, but from the inside out. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and consider subscribing for more stories that make you think. See you next time.